In the real world, these people change lives. And in cinema, their legacy endures even more.
Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 real-life inspirational movie figures.
I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be in that chair.
For this list, we're focusing on inspirational movie characters, both male and female, that are based on real-life individuals.
Thank you all very much. Now, I have something for each of you.
Number 10, Margaret Keane, Big Eyes.
I painted them. I did. Every single one of them.
Artists don't always create for the attention, but it always feels good when they're appreciated. In Tim Burton's Big Eyes, Margaret Keane produces her now famous big-eyed waifs. Only her husband Walter claims to have done the paintings, while his wife continues working behind the scenes.
What's that with the big, crazy eyes?
Oh, well, I believe that you can see things in the eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul.
Portrayed by the endearing Amy Adams, Margaret perseveres as a woman during a more conservative time in America. And she fights back once her work is slandered in public.
Am I mixed up? Ain't he the guy who does the crazy eyes?
No. Although he has been taking credit for it for 10 years. I am the only painter in the family.
On the surface, she's an imperfect artist. Yet her persistence makes her one of pop culture's more commercially appealing women of her time.
You've seen me paint!
No, I haven't. I always thought that I had, but it's like a mirage.
Number 9, Erin Gruwell, Freedom Writers.
The evaluation assignment was to grade yourself on the work you're doing. You gave yourself an F. What's that about?
In some communities, day-to-day survival is more important than academic education. This is the context for the Hilary Swank movie Freedom Writers, in which she plays a 90s-era teacher attempting to liberate minds and inspire personal freedom in Long Beach, California.
My name is Erin Gruwell. Welcome to Freshman English.
As a young teacher, Erin Gruwell matures rather quickly, as she recognizes the underlying maturity of her students. And so she teaches them with tangible, first-hand accounts of history, helping to make correlations that touch on their own lives, but also provide hope for the future.
I am not letting you fail, even if that means coming to your house every night until you finish the work.
By straying from traditional norms in the classroom, Erin gives her students a voice and helps them realize how education and creativity can change their lives.
White people always wanting their respect like they deserve it for free.
I'm a teacher. It doesn't matter what color I am.
All about color.
Number 8, Alan Turing, The Imitation Game.
Are you paying attention?
For a man with such a beautiful mind, he lived during a most difficult time. During World War II, Alan Turing helped crack German codes, and his mathematical innovations paved the way for modern computers. But despite saving millions upon millions of lives, Alan can't rest easy, as he lives in a time when being openly homosexual is not accepted.
What's wrong with you?
I have something to tell you. I'm a homosexual.
His personal life not only becomes public, but he's persecuted as well.
And we know how to break a code that everybody else believes is unbreakable.
Throughout the film, Turing stays focused enough to literally change the world, proving that sometimes you've just got to do the work, even if you're not thanked for it.
Everyone thinks Enigma is unbreakable. Good. Let me try, and we'll know for sure, won't we?
Number 7, Joy Mangano, Joy.
Never speak on my behalf about my business again.
She's a modern woman unwilling to play the traditional female role in society, and her practical thinking makes her a true American success story. Portrayed by Jennifer Lawrence, Joy Mangano makes some tough decisions in David O. Russell's film, and her no-nonsense demeanor undoubtedly affects those around her, for better or for worse.
The world does not give you opportunities. The world destroys your opportunity.
It breaks your heart.
Most importantly, Joy doesn't lose sight of her goals, and her commitment pays off once the Miracle Mop innovation takes off.
This is going to be the greatest mop to have around Christmas time when you have family over. I am a mother of two. There is just spill after spill. Family comes to town. You can mop your entire kitchen with one ring. Oh my God, $29,000.
As a business mogul, Joy inspires through her ability to navigate rough waters. But she's even more inspirational as a truly independent woman. She stands up for herself, and she understands the art of effective communication, as she's not one to beat around the bush when striving to accomplish her goals.
Who showed you the mop? Who sold it to you? Who taught you how to use it? And who convinced you that it was great after you thought it was worthless?
Number 6, Jean-Dominique Bauby, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly.
Alors, vous souffrez de ce qu'on appelle un locked-in syndrome.
Due to a serious stroke, this Frenchman loses all communication with the outside world, or so it would seem.
Scaphandre vous emmène avec moi au fond de l'océan.
Based on Bauby's unlikely personal memoir, Julian Schnabel's unorthodox film details the events that defined Bauby's life, whether it's his work as editor of Elle magazine or his point of view while dictating a book using only the blink of an eye.
Derrière le rideau de toile mitée, une clarté laiteuse annonce l'approche du petit matin. J'ai mal au talon, la tête comme une enclume, et une sorte de scaphandre qui m'enserre tout le corps.
The narrative itself pulls at the heartstrings of viewers, but Mathieu Anne-Malric's interpretation of Bauby highlights the man's inner light and refusal to give up.
Il parle. Jean-Do, tu parles.
Il chante des chansons aussi.
No.
Number 5, Oskar Schindler, Schindler's List.
All you have to do is tell me what it's worth to you. What's a person worth?
No.
During World War II, this German industrialist chose life over death. At first, Oskar Schindler offers work to Jewish people, as it seems to be a wise business move given the reduced costs. But everything changes during Krakow's liquidation, as Oskar realizes that he can do something about the horrors around him.
Power is when we have every justification to kill, and we don't.
By shifting the focus from wealth to humanity, he ultimately saves over 1,000 lives by offering work at a company that was destined to fail. And so it's this contrast that drives Steven Spielberg's adaptation, as Oskar finds various ways to keep his operation going, all the while providing hope.
These are mine! These are my workers! They should be on my train! They're skilled munitions workers, they're essential!
Number 4, Erin Brockovich, Erin Brockovich.
I'm smart, I'm hardworking, and I'll do anything, and I'm not leaving here without a job.
Like Joy Mangano, this woman has a persuasive personality that is simply contagious. Of course, it also gets Erin Brockovich into some trouble here and there, but it becomes instrumental for the case that would change her life.
For the first time in my life, I got people respecting me.
Portrayed by Julia Roberts, Erin Brockovich has a strong effect upon men and her fellow peers, but it's her intellect that fuels her work. And so when it comes time to take on the Pacific Gas and Electric Company for a direct action lawsuit, she's fully prepared for every bit of controversy that will come her way.
We're just going to have to spend a little time filling in the holes in your research.
Excuse me, Teresa, is it? There are no holes in my research.
She exemplifies substance and style, and she's a woman that transcends cliches, allowing her to effectively fight for her plaintiffs. Independent and strong-willed, Erin Brockovich represents a natural female leader.
Are you going to be something else that I have to survive? Because I'll tell you the truth, I'm not up to it.
Number 3, Harvey Milk, Milk.
On the Declaration of Independence it is written, all men are created equal and endowed with certain inalienable rights.
Coming out of the counterculture era of the 1960s, this politician paid the ultimate price for never backing down. In Gus Van Sant's biopic, Harvey Milk is depicted as a man willing to fight for his own beliefs, and certainly for gay rights in the Castro neighborhood in San Francisco and beyond.
My name is Harvey Milk, and I'm here to recruit you.
Harvey continuously pushes the boundaries, transforming the traditional norms of American policies while inspiring others to follow his path.
This is not just jobs or issues. This is our lives we're fighting for.
With Sean Penn's Oscar-winning performance, he brought even more attention to the real Harvey, showcasing the inner drive that kept him progressing forward.
Can two men reproduce?
No, but God knows we keep trying.
Number 2, Martin Luther King Jr., Selma.
Our lives are not fully lived if we're not willing to die for those we love and for what we believe.
Over the years, this civil rights leader's life has been largely documented. But the focus of Ava DuVernay's film sheds new light on a crucial year of Martin Luther King Jr.'s life.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough? Look at Matt go.
Recounting the 1965 marches from Selma to Montgomery, this MLK movie obviously showcases the perseverance of the great leader. At the same time, the film highlights the intricacies of organizing large-scale events that would undoubtedly have an impact upon American society.
We're not asking, we're demanding. Give us the vote!
With David Oyelowo in the lead role, viewers receive a different look at King's contributions to civil rights, leading up to a truly historical moment.
But we must march. We must stand up. We must make a massive demonstration of our moral certainty.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
We all gonna end up unemployed riding around in this pile of junk.
You're welcome to walk the 16 miles or sit in the back of the bus.
You might not be allowed to vote, ma'am. But it is your government.
Yes. I suppose that is some consolation.
You threaten my son, you threaten me. You so much as cross into downtown, you will be sorry. I'm in a prayer group with the DA, I'm a member of the NRA, and I'm always packing.
Number 1, Mahatma Gandhi, Gandhi.
An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind.
Just the name Gandhi is inspiring, as many recall the Indian leader's non-violent ideals. Yet Richard Attenborough's acclaimed epic celebrates Mahatma Gandhi's influence over the world in a film released nearly 35 years after his death.
To gain independence, we must prove worthy of it.
Starring Ben Kingsley in his breakout film role, the movie explores Gandhi's eventful life, ranging from early racism on a South African train to the peaceful actions that precipitated his death in 1948.
They may torture my body, break my bones, even kill me. Then they will have my dead body, not my obedience.
Kingsley's performance was highly praised and works together with the narrative to effectively demonstrate why Gandhi remains an iconic and relevant figure.
I am a Muslim, and a Hindu, and a Christian, and a Jew, and so are all of you.
So, do you agree with our selections? Which real-life movie figure inspires you the most?
Je pense à toi comme tu étais. J'espère que tu t'en sortiras.
For more poignant top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
If you want something in life, reach out and grab it.